Hey, I am here refilling my HD Clear roller bottle that I use as a spot treatment for any facial spots that might come up. And so I was going to show you guys a little bit about these rollers and how to refill them and how to dilute and all that good stuff. So the first thing is that HD Clear, when it comes in the bottle already, is a pure blend. So it does not have any fractionated coconut oil in this blend when it comes, and you can tell that one of two ways. So the first, if I can, here, let me use a different bottle. The first way is that when you look here at Intune, it's also a pure bottle, and so it does not have anything right here that says touch. If you look at our peppermint roller, this is from the Touch line, and so it has the peppermint in it, and then it says touch here. And so when it says that word touch, if you roll back here on the ingredients list, you can see that it says fractionated coconut oil and peppermint oil. So those are the only two things in here. And what doTERRA has done is they diluted the peppermint with some fractionated coconut oil, which is just coconut oil that's liquid no matter what the temperature is, which makes it really great to go in the rollers that need to glide on smooth regardless of the temperature. And so they've put the peppermint in here and they've labeled it touch so that you know it's diluted. That makes it safe for your kids and people with more sensitive skin, and also makes the oil last a little longer. But some of the blends, they don't have the touch. They just come as the pure blend, and you can dilute them to your own personal taste. So Intune here, our Focus blend, is one of those. And then some of my other favorites are Past Tense, which is the tension blend. And right now and always, Clary Calm, which is the monthly blend for women. This is really good for hormone support and really good for any abdominal discomfort you might be having during that time of the month. So the other oil that comes this way, and there's more, but is HD Clear. And so when we use HD Clear, I like to dilute it down. To have it have some of the coconut oil in it, and then not to have it be so strong. Helps to neutralize the scent and makes my oil last longer. So this right here is a brand new bottle of the HD Clear that I just got, and I've got these two that are empty, and what I'm going to do is take a third of the full bottle and put it into each of the two empty bottles. That way I can make one bottle turn into 3 full bottles. So that's how I'm going to do it. So what I have is these pipettes. You can get them in your back office. You can get them from Amazon. There's a ton of different places. And what I do is I just write whatever oil that I've been transferring it with a Sharpie. So this one says HD Clear, and as you can see, I've already started moving some of the oil. So all you do is, you should know how to work a pipette, just put it in there and then transfer the oil into the other bottles. And then I'll just check and see that the levels are all about approximately even between the 3. Can't really see them without looking at the light. Okay, they look like they're about even. So all I'm gonna do is squeeze out the rest of the pipette here. And then I've already taken the top off of the fractionated coconut oil as well, or you can put a pumper on it. I personally like to do the pipettes with just taking the stopper out, because it makes it less messy for me and is really easy to do when I make a lot of rollers. Instead of having to pump. So this one you can see is my FCO pipette. And so all I'm going to do is pipe out some fractionated coconut oil. And you're just going to top each of the roller bottles. And I like to go to what I like to call the neck of the bottle, right below that point. So on this bottle here, I'm going to go to right where it starts to get skinny, and I'm just going to fill it to there. So for putting the roller back together, which is super easy to do, I've already got the roller right in here, so you can take the ball out of the cap. I just store it in there when I use it, and then you just take it and you're gonna push it down. You can either push it all the way if it's easy enough and it'll just snap back in, or if you need help, you can always screw the roller on and the teeth will start to grab and it will actually drive that roller top right back into the bottle. So now I've got 3 bottles of HD Clear instead of just the one that I had this morning. So I do this whenever I get low on one of them and I order a new one, but I'll just rotate through and I'll use up all 3 bottles before I order another one. In that time, I don't know if I'll dilute it out to 4. You can test how much you like your strengths on some of these. Some of them smell a lot stronger than others, and some of them, like past tense, has a lot of peppermint in it, so it's really cooling, which can be too much for some people's skin. So some people will dilute it out a lot, but my husband prefers it like full strength. He likes it just out of the roller without any dilution. So everybody has their personal taste, which is why I love that doTERRA gives us the full strength and allows us to figure out what we want and how we like to dilute our oils. I'm going to show you real quick how, if you wanted to take the roller off, there's a couple options. So you can unscrew the cap, and then you can either use the cap and kind of, you'll get it here right under that orifice, and you can let the cap help you to pull it up. See how you start to get it out, and then you can either use your fingers to grab it, or there is something called an oil key. So this one is from Oil Life, and this little notch right here on the side that looks like a little mouth that is the same size as your bottle, you just put it underneath that part there, and then you can pull the orifice out that way. So you can do it that way, you can do it with your hand and a towel, you can do it however you prefer, and mine tends to be whatever I have available. So that's how you take it out when you're ready to refill them, and then you can just slide them back in. These ones seem to be fairly easy to slide in and just push them down. So just do that. Yes, sometimes I get a little oil on my hands. Like you can see, I've got HD Clear, which is probably just coconut oil on my hands. And so what I'll do is I either rub it on my face, or if depending on what the oil is, I'll rub it on a particular part of my body just to get rid of that excess, because no need to waste it. So I hope you enjoyed. Drop a comment below if you've got any questions, and let me know if you need to get any oils. Have a great rest of your week.